Well, I almost had all the buttons in order. I just forgot the last two.
I just felt like I got pulled into a black hole there. What's up on a fun day Monday, Mr. Stash?
Monday. What's up? Look at that. You'd think we'd been on a podcast before, and I'd get the order how to hit the right buttons at the right damn time. Jeez, oh Pete.
Dude, by the time we learn to hit the buttons in the right order at the right times, they'll have like not even have podcasts anymore. It'll be like old tech. It'll be like the VHS.
Well, it'll be all AI generated, man. They'll just be like little, I don't know, drones and shit flying around, and you just like say, you know, clap on, go live, and you clap it, and then you go live.
You would have a clapper on your fucking AI. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you gotta like tell them no.
No. Oh man, no! Exciting night, man. We got a couple cool guests on tonight. Got a giveaway tonight. I think going to happen. I'll let the guests talk about that.
Yeah, so, I'm looking forward to it. And sorry, there was some kind of weird alert that just popped up on my shit. I was trying to read it, and I'm like, you know, I just get out of here. Let's do that. No, it's going to be a good show. I'm excited about it. I mean, we always try to have a good show. What's up, Chicken Wing? Good to see you, brother, man.
He's already here, and he's excited.
Well, good. I'm glad we're excited. And I you know what? Here I am saying I'm hot, and it's like, I don't know, 213 degrees out in somewhere middle of Teja, where old Jeff Harris is at. So feeling you, brother. I mean, it's a cool, crisp 93, 94 here in the stash shop. I'm rocking the Silence of the Stash shirt just for giggles. Yes, and hell, you know what? Look at that.
And the koozie.
Look at that. Is that weird that you got a matching koozie for your fucking shirt? I mean, come on.
I call it coordination, brother. Mr. Tech's up in the house.
What's up, Tech? What's up, Yukon? Partials. Who you calling partial? There's only one.
He ain't got a partial mustache. He got a full-ass mustache.
Yeah, exactly. What's up, Miranda? Good to see you, girl.
Miranda watching again tonight. Got Mr. Kyle Waller on here. Had a
What's
great
up, Kyle? Hey, yeah,
Kyle and Jared last night.
Yep, some props to Kyle and Jared and Ray, Charms. No, it's good. The judges for the event. We'll talk about that here in a bit. But now, well done. What's up, Mr. McGee? Jacked Up Leatherworks. Hey, look at that guy right there, Mr. Jared. Good to see you, bro. Only 102.
102.
Right on. Well, you only got me by 10 degrees here in Indiana. So can you just stop sending that shit this way, please, sir? Thank you very much.
He's got fans just blowing it all this way. You know he does.
Woo.
My lovely wife joining in.
What's up, Miss Meg? Good to see you. Bearded Flamingo.
The half of the Bearded Flamingo there, Mr. Mark. We got Sweet Pea tuning in.
Awesome. We got all kinds of cool cats joining tonight. We got some cool cats joining in to talk to some cool cats. I mean, that's fantastic.
All right, you cool cats and kittens.
Cool cats and kittens. Put on your mittens because it's
you don't
warm
get that
outside.
reference because you're like one of the two people in the U.S. that hasn't seen Tiger King. So
I like the rhyme, but no, I don't know what Tiger King's all about. Heard of it, but never. No, sorry.
It's only 72. Michigan.
Yes, that's Mr. McGee up that way in Michigan. Yes.
What I heard is you two fellas come up and spend the rest of the week up here because it's 72. That's what I heard.
I'm thinking, man. I tell you what. On that note, I will say it dropped down to like low 70s, 60s Friday night.
Yeah.
Saturday, I had a long sleeve shirt on and a pullover. I was actually a little chilly, not just because of the heat. You know what I mean?
And then you're getting used to it.
Heaven forbid it hit 7 degrees and I got cold chills. Like what the AF, right? So
I had a hoodie on that night to stay warm.
Right on. Well, I mean, on that note, man, how was your weekend? What'd you get into? Anything exciting?
Yeah, man, I had a pretty good weekend. Meg was at her grandma's house this weekend, so I took off Saturday afternoon and went to the Buckeye Beard Battle over in Newark, Ohio. Seen a bunch of cool cats over there. Seen Billy and Brittany Breaker, Travis Jenner, and Jen. Got to meet Hemp Wizard. That was awesome. I haven't had a chance to meet him yet, so that was a good deal. So, yeah, it was a pretty good weekend.
We may have him on the show here in just a minute.
Yeah, we'll introduce him to everybody. But no, I finally got to meet him in person, which was super cool. It was one of my bucket list people to meet, so got to check that off. Got to hang out, listen to some good music, and had a little beard come. Ended up taking home a second place in partial, rocking the chops for the first time. So took a second there.
And you look so precious when you do that. You like pull it out. And
I learned that from Harry. That's a Harry move.
I love it. I love it. Well, there's another event. What's up, Miss Heather? Good to see you, girl. Thanks for joining.
Yes. We got
there was another event
Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, that's about all I got into this evening outside of my normal honey-do list of shit that I had to get done. I gotta have a talk with myself to stop adding to that list. But anyway, I've said that before. But yeah, it was a good weekend. Got some productive stuff done, and we got to join in an online competition for a pretty amazing cause. This Jackson's Miracle, put on by White Oak Beard Supply, supporting Jared Manis. You see his comment right there, Jared. It's his nephew, his brother's son. He's got some pretty hardcore issues. So it's a great opportunity. And honestly, there was a lot of folks that came out. I don't know the total number of competitors, but it was north of 50, right?
53 is what they posted.
Right on. 53.
That's
I mean, that's congrats. Yeah. I mean, raised over $1,500 I think, just north of $1,500 through the donations for the categories as well as the raffles. So no, it was good. It was, we talk about doing good shit. It's like one of our namesake, doing good shit. And man, there was some good shit done this weekend.
54 was the total. I was wrong by one.
54. Right on, man. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. What's up, Miss Brittany? Good to see you. Thanks for joining.
Got to see her this weekend. Hang out with her a little bit. That was fun. We hadn't got to see each other in a while, so.
No, that's awesome. It has been a hot minute. I haven't seen them since Wicked Whiskers. Wicked Whiskers. I think the last time we road tripped out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to bring home hardware a second time this weekend. Like, holy shit.
I did, and the funny part is it's two different categories. So I got second place in the Jackson's Miracle for freestyle.
That's first off, that's a fantastic freestyle, bro. You killed it, and that's your second time doing a freestyle, right?
Yep, second time. I keep training myself during these online beard comps because I tell you what. The last two times I did it, I would not have wanted to have been doing that in a bathroom in a venue. Like, it was a whole production. So I got to get better and better at it before I can take it live because there's no way I'm doing that in a sweaty bathroom.
You're eyeballing the Paul Kennedys and everybody that are just crushing it. There were some great freestyles in that category.
There was. I was really surprised I placed. I mean, I felt like there was some amazing talent represented there. And, I was very shocked and appreciative that I placed. So.
No,
makes me want to do more.
I love it, man. I'm glad. One, I mean, you went chops for a really good cause, shave for prostate, and you look pretty sexy as chops. I can say that as my brother, right? But you're rocking it. You're rocking. What's up, Mr. Clanky Beard? Yeah, you're rocking the chops and going freestyle in a whole different way. So that's kick ass, man.
I think I competed full beard for almost 3 years, and I got like 2 second place trophies, and the rest are thirds. So I'm knocking my record out in one weekend.
No, way to go. No, I love it. I always try to be humble, but at the same time, look at this. Not to be braggadocious, but there's some badass mustaches. I was able to pull down a first amongst Mr. Silky Brown, Beard Mob England, and Dave Whitehouse out of Beard Mob Texas. I mean,
that was a stacked category of mustaches. Like, there was some beautiful mustaches in that category.
I'm telling you, I was giddy. You know what I mean? I go to a comp, and that's the first thing I'm looking for is who else is out there as a mustache. And I give a shit less about a trophy. I want to see other people with just mustache. It's exciting to me
your
because
style.
Walking around town, you don't see a lot of cats that are rocking a mustache. But when you can go to a beard comp, you feel like, you know what? I got a new friend. You know what I mean? It's like But no, it was good. It was good stuff. David, old Heavy D out of Texas, he was on our show a few weeks back.
Yeah.
As well as Dan Silky, the president of Beard Mob England. So that made me, I was pretty giddy. I couldn't believe that.
That's a good podium of individuals right there. That's for sure.
Yeah, and there was, I don't know, six or seven mustaches, maybe 6 to 8 total mustaches. So there was plenty. That was great. So
yeah,
congrats.
It's always nice when you can fill a category.
Absolutely. So yeah, congrats to everybody who competed. Congrats and thank you,
Baby Jackson, for sure.
Absolutely. Now appreciate the judges. Everybody jumped in to support from raffle items. That's good shit, man. It's good. It's good to see the community come together. So that was pretty awesome. That was pretty awesome. Chief. What's up, Steven? Thanks for joining. So let's dive back into this Buckeye beard battle. We got a gentleman sitting backstage that we've had on the show. Well, twice actually. We had a little fire emergency. The first one that cut us short. We had to do a retake the week after.
We actually talked about that this weekend. That's funny.
That's funny. No, thank you, Jared. Good work putting it on, man. It was an online competition, but honestly, the results, the guys did a great job making it just flow.
I enjoyed the format. The way they done the live. That was super.
Yeah. It went well. I mean, hell, it was like almost 3 hours, I think, by the time it was all said and done with. But went well. Well done.
Great job. So
yeah,
go ahead. Pat on the back. Let's bring Hemp Wizard in because he just ran a comp this weekend.
He did.
What is going on, gentlemen?
Hey, Mr. White.
What's up, Hemp Wizard? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing spectacular, man.
Are recouping okay from a long weekend?
That was a long drive. The whole week was long. The first day we got to Ohio, we drove straight through, got there at 5 a.m., didn't sleep until like midnight that night. We went out hiking and shit that same day with no sleep. Probably not the best idea, but we did it and had fun.
Yeah, let's take whatever energy you got left and just suck it right out of your body. Yeah, perfect.
Before we get into the Buckeye Beard Battle, Ron alluded to it earlier. We're going to do a giveaway here. This is one of the bands that's playing at it. We have a scent with them. The beard oil is called Bucknut after one of their songs. It smells like a Buckeye candy.
Oh, wow.
The lotion we call Sock Monkey after one of their songs. And it's got a very tropical take, a lot of banana in it with a name like Sock Monkey. You can imagine that. I got a sticker, one of their stickers to add in with that. And as an added bonus, we got one of the guitar picks.
Nice. Thank you for bringing that to the show. I got a hashtag here scrolling across the bottom. So if you just comment hashtag hemp, it's exactly like it's down there. It'll get you into the giveaway tool, and we'll do the drawing at the end of the show.
Yeah. No, that's spectacular, man. You're always so giving. I mean, honestly, I believe there was some Hemp Wizard product up for raffles last night in the Jackson's Miracle Crop. So
yes, there was. Jared messaged me earlier, so I'll be getting that out in the next day or two. I kind of got to get caught up with everything first before I do send out the giveaways. So those will probably go out Wednesday, maybe, because after taking days off to go to Ohio, been working today to get caught up on orders. I think most people knew I was going to be out of town, and I made it clear in a lot of groups, like I'm not going to be shipping for a few days because I've become known, like next day it's out, it's shipped.
Hell yeah. But, and I was coming from the standpoint of you're giving, you and your company are so involved and so giving in other organizations, other events, and just giving some props to you, man. What's up, Mr. Johnson?
Yeah, but I'm sure you did get behind being gone for a week, man. As busy as you guys stay, that definitely put a cramp on things, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, I had anticipations, and so I made up some extra stuff to have ready. So all I had to do was print out the labels and kind of package it, but it's still kind of time consuming, but it's all good. We had a great time.
You drove to Ohio and you had a beard competition.
Hell yeah.
And a music fest, from what I'm understanding. It was a beard comp and a music fest, all just smashed up into one.
5 bands, 10 category beard competition. One category we had no entries in, but that's fine because hold on.
Don't say it was
That
the
means you get
mustache
to keep one
category.
of those trophies.
Hopefully, it wasn't the mustache category. I can't read it.
Those are awesome.
It just says Buckeye Beard Battle. I didn't put the categories on it because of machining time.
No,
But it just
I
says
got
presents Buckeye Beard Battle, and it has the wrong date. There we
Right.
go.
no. Those are great. That's a Buckeye leaf. No, that's a kick-ass idea for a trophy. I love the creativity, man. Good
I
call.
love the different colored lanyards too.
The story behind the lanyards and the lack of better term medallions themselves. Philip Rosenberger, captain of the Orlando Villains, part of the Bearded Villains. We do a lot of events with them because they're just a little over an hour from us, and
Nice.
we've been involved with a lot of things. So we became friends with them. So I know he's got a 3D printer and he makes all kinds of cool stuff. So I asked him about it, and he asked me what kind of ideas I had, and I told him the idea I had, and he was just like, "Oh God, no!" But you know what? He made them. He made them, and they came out pretty dope, really.
No, those are badass.
And then Bruce Williams, he lives in Delaware. He owns like 302 paracord. So I was trying to find different types of ribbons for him, and I was like, wait a minute, what if I can get Bruce to do some custom paracord ribbons for him? And
That's
so
cool.
he had to make one and then ship it down here to Phil to make sure that it was going to fit the award first. And then he ordered special colors just for each category.
That's
And
Oh,
he
that's
came to the Buckeye Beard Battle from Delaware to hand deliver them instead of shipping them to him. He's a super nice guy.
That's awesome.
Hey, that's Adam Hines of the band Fester. Let me say something about those guys real quick. I got a whole stack of their CDs here. I'm going to be just throwing some in here and there, random orders, everything from their newest CD. Probably won't show up too well. That's
What's
the
up,
one that I designed that album art for it. Then we got some
Hell
of their older, where you got some of their older CDs that I'm just going to be putting. This is a really old one. I know Adam's not particularly proud of that one, but he views it as part of their history.
That's roots, man.
So
Get some
I'm
old bootleg stuff.
I'm going to be throwing one of those here and there with different orders.
Nice.
It's kind of just
I
again.
love how you're bringing other people in to help with your projects. You know, that community sense of community, that sense of networking. You know, you got the guy who done the paracord. You got the fella who done the medallions. You know, and then you brought this fella in for that. And these bands, the bands were phenomenal. Like you said, there was 5 bands. I'm old and I left before the last one, but the first ones were amazing.
You missed a great performance with Audio Side that closed it up. I mean, those guys are good.
That's awesome.
But
I did capture this picture. This fella, I captured this picture just because he looks like he was owning whatever he was singing.
that is Don Rush of Audio Side. They're the one band there that played there that we didn't work with. But let me tell you, because you know how we did all this stuff for my partner Joe's daughter when she had the brain tumor. Those guys sent me an unbelievable merch package, all kinds of signed stuff, T-shirts, earrings, and stuff. And when we were doing it, Kaylee's seen the earrings and she really liked them. So I mentioned that to Don. He sent down some earrings and a really nice note directly for her and some bracelets and stuff for her, which was really awesome. And, you know, they also, at the end of it, because, you know, it costs a lot of money for these bands to travel to these things. They were all already doing it at an extremely discounted price to play at this. And if I'm not mistaken, I think almost all of them donated what they made that night to the charity. That's why I don't have a final total yet. But
nice. So
you
what's it looking like? You got close
if,
guess or?
If I had to take a guess, I'd probably say around 15.
Nice.
But I'll find out as soon as all is said and done. And
definitely a fun event. And like I said, I got proof right here.
Look at that.
that I met the Hemp Wizard.
Man,
That goes in my bearded people photo album.
yeah, I'm bummed. I'm bummed I was not able to make it, man. I needed to spend time at home this Saturday or this Sunday, and man, I'm a little miffed that we were that close together. I mean, only 5 hours apart or so, and I wasn't able to make it. But next time, brother. Yeah.
Next time for sure. I think Ron will tell you the place was pretty packed.
It was a packed house.
And the venue invited us back to come next year. Unfortunately, I think we're going to try to look for a bigger venue because I think we have to. And it's nothing wrong as they did. They were awesome to work with. But I think next year we're just going to need more space than what we had. I have a couple of different places in mind. One, I'm kind of a little leery on because it's an outdoor venue, but I'm thinking if we were able to do that, we could add things in like a cornhole tournament and stuff, and just other things to have fun. That's what I always try to do with the beard competitions. You know, we always try to have something aside from just a beard competition going on to bring other people into it to generate more interest and get more people and try to make more for the charities.
That's what it's about, my friend.
It's a good call, and I think the more diverse type of activities helps. It's a bigger draw, and I can absolutely understand the bigger venue. You know, our first comp last year, we outgrew that, and we went from a hotel conference room to a freaking theater. So, that we got to keep building. No, I love it.
Well, Mike, thank you for everything you do.
Sorry.
Thank you for having me on. Good to finally meet you, Ron. Thanks for coming out. And I'm sure we'll be talking soon, and definitely when the Buckeye Beard Battle comes up. And don't forget, just let me know whoever wins. I'm going to probably try to stay tuned on to see your next guest because he's a good friend of mine. Makes some awesome jerky too, by the way.
Yeah, I can't wait to talk to him. So like I said, Mike, thank you for coming on. Thank you for donating those products. Everybody, if you just make in the comments, #hemp, just like it's on the bottom of the screen, we'll draw a winner at the end of the show.
Yeah, there's some lotion, there's some oils, there's some stickers, there's a guitar pick from the event this weekend. It's pretty cool stuff, man. So I appreciate you, brother, man, and your continued generosity to the community. Great to have you on. Thank you.
Have a good night, Mike.
You too.
Thank you, brother. What's up, Postman? Good to see you, bro.
Well, I tell you what, man, I really want to talk to this other guest, so I think we should just skip an intro tonight.
You think so? We skipped it last week. I'm just saying, but it's
roll that thing. Why not? Then we'll get to the Tatted Beardsman.
We can do it as an outro, but I mean, hey, you never. I couldn't.
So I was just sitting here and I was wiping my sweat away because I'm upstairs in my house. It's an old house, so it's hot. And I noticed I had sweat rolling down my chin. I was like, "What's that?" And then I realized I had a chin again.
How did it make you feel? Was that like?
It was awkward.
Thank you, Yukon. Yes, we're rocking it.
Like he's
that's got to be an awkward feel, man. I've grown my hair out and donated it several times, and every time I go to cut my hair off, it's like, ooh, what? I got sweat actually dripping down my neck.
I got in the car that night, and that was the first thing I told Miss Meg. I was like, I feel that air conditioner on my chin. But enough about my ugly ass chin. Let's bring in somebody that's got some good shit going on, man, and let's bring in the Tatted Beardsman.
Let's do it.
What's up, y'all? What's going on, everybody?
What's happening, buddy?
What's up, brother, man? How you doing?
I'm hot, but I'm doing good.
Right. Well, at least we're all in the same boat from that perspective. Like, Yeah.
Everybody's on the same page.
Yeah. Yeah. Unless you're Jacob McGee sitting in Michigan at like 72.
Yeah, he's on his porch watching. Like,
I think it's
so
a buck
Spencer,
12.
for those who don't know in the bearding community who you are, just kind of tell us a little bit about yourself, how you kind of started getting involved in the bearding community a bit, and then we'll get into a little bit about what you do.
Yeah.
All right. So, like you guys said, my name's Spencer Jackson. I've worked in the Department of Corrections from like 24 years old. I worked there for like 14 years, so there's no option of facial hair. Always wanted a beard. Never even knew if I could grow one, honestly, because I've shaved from the time I was allowed to grow one till, So I retired from that 3 years ago and decided to give it a shot. Handlebar mustache seemed kind of cool, and I've just gone with it ever since.
There you go.
It's a good looking mustache. It's a good looking mustache, bro. Not that I judge people, but I'm not going to lip. I'm not going to lie. I look above the lip and then down below first. You know what I'm saying? I love Whalers, but I'm just saying.
I hear you.
So where are you out of, Mr. Spencer?
So I'm out in a little town just outside of Phoenix, AZ, called Surprise, Arizona. I'm like an hour.
Surprise!
Yeah, every time I tell somebody, they're like, "Where you from?" I'm like, "Surprise." They're like, "No, serious, tell me."
No, it's surprise.
Yep.
No, that's outstanding, and I'm sure it is definitely no shortage of a warmth out in your direction for sure. So if you can,
No, not at all. Actually,
feel free to hold on to any of that you want to hold on, and not send up to the Midwest. I'm okay with, man. I love you, bro, but I'm just saying it's okay. I'm good.
Best time of year.
So you have a brand. You
I
are
do.
the Tatted Beardsman.
So I'm curious if I can ask. I love the logo. Can I ask how the name came about? I mean, I'm assuming you probably don't have any tattoos, and I would say you don't have a beard, but I know you got a beard.
Pretty good. So it actually came out of the Bearded Brothers group. It kind of just started as a fluke. I was making jerky, posting it. Some guys asked for it, and I was like, "Hey, would anybody be interested?" And kind of ended up spiraling from there. And I was trying to come up with a name, and somebody mentioned the Tatted Beards, and I'm like, you know what, that works. And I ended up sending him some jerky for coming up with the name. And
Hell yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah, man. I love the image. I love I like the way you branded it. I think it's awesome. And we'll get into it in a little bit. But the logos for your different flavors are amazing too. I don't know who your artist is, but they're.
No, I do all my.
It's got some like you got kind of like a Sailor Jerry kind of a style to it, man, which I dig. I don't, the kind of a traditional kind of look to it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right. That's exactly what I'm going for. I'm covered in American traditional ink. It's something I've always liked, and I do the artwork myself actually. So that picture of the Tatted Beardsman, that's me. I do all the artwork for the flavors and stuff. So anything you see on the site, either make it, smoke it, draw it, whatever.
I love that. So, we just met 20 minutes or 30 minutes or so ago, and I'm super excited about the episode. But so my son is a tattoo artist that's still in his mentorship. And so, no, anyway, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Big in his
help. Shameless plug, but I dig the traditional. So sorry to interrupt. And I love how you got the.
It's a whole part of my vibe, man.
Yeah, the artwork's amazing. That's super cool that you do the art yourself.
I kind of like everything old school, honestly. Like that's how I treat my beef jerky. I slice it by hand. I don't use a machine. I make all my marinade, everything myself. So I like that old world kind of craftsmanship. I like that. I don't know. I just like old things like that. I like things that are authentic.
No, I dig that. So. And I'm just going to be throwing random questions out there. But what if I can just jump into a jerky question? What particular cut of meat do you go with? What's up, Mr. Trenner? Thank you for joining.
So I only use just choice top round. I find that pretty much anything else has a lot of gristle in it, a lot of fat, which adds flavor, but it also makes the jerky really greasy and it makes it spoil a lot faster. I find top round has a beefy flavor, but you don't get any of that fat. It lasts longer. Just is a really nice cut of meat.
No, absolutely. And I know a couple fellas that make jerky, and honestly, the deer season around here, it's like, everybody comes out of the woodwork just making their own deer jerky. And I've had some that are like awesome, and some that are like, yeah, okay. But and I've had a lot that's ground, but
Yeah,
like, I mean, they take all parts, they'll grind it, and then actually kind of whatever, put it out on a
hamburger.
extruder or something. Yeah.
And I don't mind that kind of jerky, but I like something with a little chew to it. Like I'm going for when I make a jerky, I want it to be kind of like eating like a rib tip. You know what I mean? Like it came off the barbecue. It's got some chew to it. It's a little dry. It's meaty. It's crystallized with some sugar. That's what I'm going.
Like that.
No, I dig that. I dig that, man. And I think you're on point. Yeah, we talked backstage. My teeth are not the greatest. It's something I'm working on, but sometimes jerky takes me a little bit longer. But the flavors, and you know what I mean, as it starts to break down, and the sugars, and you get that charriness and such. Oh no, I'm digging it, man.
That smokiness.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Exactly.
So do you only do like limited runs, like you'll do a flavor for so long, or do you have like 3 or 4 that are your staples?
Good question.
I've thought about running kind of like a beard company, and at some point I'm probably going to have to because I can't just have an unlimited amount of flavors. But as of right now, everything I've come up with, I'm able to offer consistently. I basically make all my jerky from one kind of base marinade. And then as I split it into batches, I do like a secondary smoke like you would with a burn end. So I glaze it at that point with whatever the flavor is going to be, and then kind of give it a re-smoke. And it kind of steams it. I do a wet smoke so that you get kind of a more tender, chewy, like steak-like piece rather than that kind of like leather piece you get. I like that kind of jerky. It's just not for everybody, and you can't eat a lot of it.
No, I guess, I mean, to that point, how are you cooking the jerky? See, I know some people that have tried it, in dehydrators and in an oven using. Hell, they take cookie sheets and they're draping shit over the oven racks or out on the actual smoker. So if you share some secrets without sharing too much of your secrets, or however much you can
trade secret,
right? So I mean, it's not really a secret. Anybody can make jerky. It really just comes down to like how you process it. But really, I do mine the old school way. I like to smoke it. I don't want to use preservatives and things like that in my recipes if I don't have to. So when you get like a good brine that has enough salt in it and giving it that smoke is the preservative there, and you can easily get several weeks out of a good smoked piece of meat if you do it right. So that's what I want it to taste good, and I want it to last, and I don't want it to have anything in it that shouldn't be in it.
I love that.
Yeah, keep it natural as possible.
Right.
Definitely.
Yes.
And I also love the fact that you make all your own sauces.
Yep, nothing that I use comes out of a bottle other than I use some ketchup and some soy sauce and whatever. But I'm chopping my own, roasting my own tomatoes, everything in there. I make myself. I pick it myself if I can. The green chilies that I use in my New Mexico Hatch chili flavor, I picked those in Albuquerque. My wife and I on anniversary brought back like 30, 40 pounds of us. So at some point I'm gonna have to get a shipment of those in so I can keep making it. But
Wait. Hold the phone. I have not had a chance to look at your full profile of flavors, but you've got a chili hatch jerky?
Yes, sir. Yep. So
Or
I had some jerky, had them roasted. I brought them back. I chopped them up and mixed them with some cumin, some oregano, traditional Mexican flavors. And I'm going for that kind of like machaca beef, enchilada style meat flavor.
Now I'm hungry.
Oh my God. No, that sounds absolutely fantastic. I love that flavor profile. Oh my God.
So do you want to go into a couple of your flavor profiles? Because I have a personal favorite without tasting anything.
All right. Big Red. Yep. That's probably my number one. I've been making that sauce for 20 plus years at this point. It's a Frank's Red Hot and a brown sugar mixture with a couple other things in there. So you got some sweet, sticky, spicy. Goes great on a chicken wing, a hamburger, anything really, but goes great on jerky too.
Man, all right. I don't want to jump the gun, but I'm thinking that you have got like a marinade or some type of seasoning profile opportunity gig in your future. I mean, don't get me wrong, tasty piece of jerky, but it seems like there's an opportunity for you to branch out into something different, because what you just mentioned, like some Frank kind of style sauce with some brown sugar and such. That dude, that sounds delicious. Just saying.
Oh, we got some
Well,
more
I
good
appreciate-
sounding ones.
Yep. I'm
Sorry to
gonna
interrupt,
cut it
man.
up short to work on this air conditioning issue that we're having going on. So I hate to take off, but it was great being on the show, guys.
Nice. We're glad to have you on, man. So if anybody wants to reach out and find your jerky, how can they get a hold of you?
So I'm on the Bearded Brothers United group. You feel free to DM me for messages or orders, questions, whatever. I can take PayPal, Venmo, any of those things. But I also have the traditional route of the website. It's the tattedbeardsmanjerky.com. And right there on the front page, it's all my flavors. I think I got 8 or 9 of them right now. Everything from super, super spicy, kicked in the peaches, to like a real mild traditional teriyaki.
That's awesome. Awesome stuff. Well, Spencer, I know you got to go. You're dealing with some air conditioning problems. It's not a good time of year to do that. So
No.
No, it's hot as shit. No, brother, man. Good
But
to meet
thanks for
you.
having me on, guys. I appreciate it. Good to meet you.
No, sounds
See, I will
good.
keep in touch.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely. We'll definitely be in touch. Maybe we can
All
have
right,
you back on sometime.
Sounds good,
All
bro.
righty. Peace out.
All right. Have a great night. So yeah, man.
tattedbeardsman.com. I mean, I feel bad. I feel bad for Spencer having to deal. We were talking backstage, and his air conditioner is not functioning. And it's one thing if you're in your garage, you can go inside to sit in the AC. It's another thing if you're in your house and that shit ain't working. So
Yeah, so definitely. I've seen Steve posted up here. I think I've said BBU a couple times on here. That's Bearded Brothers United. That's a page on Facebook. It's actually where I found Spencer at. I was scrolling through and I kept seeing pictures of it, his flavors and the artwork for the flavors. I was like, man, this guy's onto something. And so I done my whole Facebook stuff. I was like, yeah, we got to have this dude on the show. He's doing some amazing stuff. So,
no, that's kick ass. I'm glad you had him on. I can't take my hat off and put it back on right on my head on this freaking camera. I look like a dork.
So I got to show this piece of artwork here because I really like it, and this would probably be the one I would like to try. Is this Dr. Chipotle? It's
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper and Chipotle peppers. Like it just sounds like the profile of everything. I'm gonna buy it.
No, and I haven't. Like I said, I haven't seen his full lineup of like the standards that he's using, but he's got some really tasty. Well, first he's got some really tasty looking artwork, right?
Yeah, the artwork's pretty amazing.
That he apparently does himself, which is pretty badass. Which is going to be a question, how are you not doing some type of graphic design shit instead? But no, he's got the Berserker, right? Crying Tiger. I'm sure that's a nice mild flavor one, right?
Yeah, that's probably like honey barbecue.
Yep.
We got the
Little
Sergeant Pepper.
I like that. Strawberry
Smoke. This one caught my attention too. The strawberry smoke.
No, it definitely sounds interesting.
And I think we got one more on here. Mean Green.
I wonder if that's the Hatch chili he was just talking about.
Could be.
But that sounds delicious. I like a little kick. There's something about some Hatch chilies when they're done right, man. It's got that slow burn. You know what I mean?
And it don't hang on. I like a spice, and I like a spice that hits you right in the mouth. But I don't want me to be burning an hour later still from what I just ate. I want to get a flavor, and then I want it to be gone.
100%.
That's where a lot of people make hot stuff wrong, in my opinion.
I absolutely agree, man. I mean, I'm down with some spices. I like a little kick in about everything. Crushed red chili pepper and some other jalapenos and stuff are probably involved in everything I cook. But I don't like to. It's one thing to feel it the next day, but it's another thing to be like an hour later and you can't feel your fucking nose because your whole face is just burning. I like a little
Can't
kick.
Taste anything for like 2 days. It all tastes like heat.
Yeah, it's punishment. It's crawfish flavor.
Ooh, like a crawfish boil jerky.
Ooh.
Oh man!
Could you imagine?
You probably might be onto something there.
Could you imagine opening a bag of crawfish jerky? What that would smell like? Just saying.
Heaven.
Depending on how they're cooked. I've been across the pond over in Japan a couple times, and I've had like fish jerky. You know what I mean? Just like freeze dried kind of fish. It sounds kind of weird, but maybe it was because I was at a bar all night the night before, munching on shit I shouldn't have been munching on. But the next day, I went to the grocery store. I saw some similar looking things. I got home, dude. I opened that bag and was like, "Oh my god, no!"
He's like, that reeks.
It's bad. I mean, the whole house smells. It's bad. Oh my god, chicken wing. I would love to. I can only imagine.
I bet it's good eating.
I can only imagine, bro.
Absolutely.
Next time we're in Texas, I'll take you up on that offer, bro.
And I'll escort him there so I can also.
Yep. Can I get a +1 or a +3? Just asking in advance, man. Because Beard Mob Indiana doesn't always travel solo. Sometimes we got to, but yeah.
Yeah. No, normally we got a few of us when we go in deep. So.
Yep. We're going for support. That's what we try to do. Which, I mean, incidentally, speaking of support, and not to change subjects, I was so happy and proud of the number of, obviously, 54 people, I think is what Jared said, that joined the online comp yesterday for Jackson's Miracle. But there were so many Beard Mob, and we aren't a club affiliated channel, right? We give some love everywhere. But to see the number of mob family entering was it made me smile, man. It made me freaking smile.
Yeah, we seen plenty of family up there yesterday. I was watching it on the big screen. I was like, that's Shooter, that's Buffon.
We got guys from England all over now. That was cool. But more
Four
importantly,
countries were represented.
Yeah, more importantly, the number of folks that jumped in it, whether by joining from a club affiliated or not, right? I think there was quite a few that aren't even part of the bearding community that jumped in, donated their time and money to support a pretty important cause. So that the whole thing was heartwarming, and I kind of mentioned it earlier. Jared, I know you're watching. Kyle, great job of just keeping the flow going, trying to announce some results and do all that. Hell, we do a podcast every Monday night, and I still screw up and hit the buttons wrong like I did at the start of the show.
They did
great job keeping things rolling. No, mad props to y'all. So well done.
Yeah, that can't be an easy to process to manage online. I know what goes into a live comp, but for me, it's probably easier because you got to use all the computer and upload pictures, and I would be so lost.
Holy shit! And don't forget. Hemp Wizard was on at the start of the show to talk about Buckeye Beard Battle. #Hemp, all lowercase. Get in it. He's got a drawing that he's going to throw some stuff in. I think it's a lotion and an oil that maybe two. If I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, Red. It was a different scent for the oil and the lotion. Both of them named after bands or created for bands that played this weekend. Some stickers and a pic from one of the guitarists from this weekend. So it's a pretty cool shit that Mike, who's such an awesome contributor to the community. Good to meet you all. To get in it. #Hemp. Yeah. Throw that in there. We'll draw it here in a few.
It's easy. It don't take 30 seconds to pull that up.
It's pretty easy.
It's like we got 12 people in on it right now, so good chance to win. Odds are in your favor.
Yep, we got 17 people watching, so I mean, there's 5 more that could get in it. Hey,
5 more people need to win it.
5 more people need to win it. No, yeah, unfortunately, our jerky fella, the tatted beardsman, he's got some air conditioning issues and had to drop off. But I'm glad he was able to pop on, man. Honestly, I've got so many more questions about his jerky making. Like, what kind of smoker is he using, and doing traditional jerky in a smoker. I love it to cook. You know this. Whether it's a brisket for 19 hours or just whatever. But doing jerky on a smoker, that's pretty tenuous, man.
It just sounds so much better. Huh. Chicken Wing says I go ahead and send the address.
Right on.
Well, you can pretty much have about anything you want cooked by the time we get there.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, I mean, if we left right now, we could be there probably by about this. Well, tomorrow afternoon. I, yeah,
By lunchtime tomorrow, we should be arriving.
we get a nap. We get a nap just in time for dinner. No, that'd be awesome.
I'll
Chicken wing.
fuel up the hybrid.
Yeah, definitely look you up when we head that way, bro. For sure.
No,
But
man,
yeah,
it's-
making jerky on a smoker. You're not sticking a meat probe in there to try to figure out what your internal temps are. Which I'm not a big meat probing kind of feller. You know what I mean? You know it's done when you. Yeah. Anyway, but jerky on a smoker. That's impressive shit.
Yeah, I'm curious. I plan to order some very, very, very soon because his different flavor profiles is just well, and just seeing the hand sliced meats. Actually, the first picture I saw, I'm like, oh, what's going on here? That looks delicious. And then, as I looked into it, I figured it out, and I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive stuff.
No, absolutely. And I wasn't able to respond earlier, but I saw Charms threw a comment in there. Stash, you got to quit smoking. No, fuck you, Charms. Not doing it. Thanks.
No charms. I can't wait till we get to hang out again, brother. It's been too long.
That's why I'm in the shop and not the house, bro. Sweating it out. It's all good. Sweating it out with everybody in Texas and the surrounding country that's on fire.
We're just showing our support.
Exactly. Solidarity. It's sweating solidarity, by God. Right on. Smoked jerky's amazing. Check it out.
So, man, it's getting ready to be busy comp season time. I was looking at our fall schedule, and it is packed.
Dude, there's a lot of really great stuff coming up. And
Absolutely.
We don't have an image from, but I will say, Beard Calendar, thebeardcalendar.com. Go check that out. Everybody watching, there's a ton. We're getting into that busy season that I'm learning, right? Just over a year in, and it's like you get the I don't know, January through April-ish, May or so. It's like just cram-packed, and this time of year it really starts packing up full too. So that's right. Almost Fabs. Appreciate you. But no, there's a lot of great stuff coming up, man. There's a lot of great competitions coming up. So hopefully people go check them out.
I got a few things loaded in here. Let's just go over some of the stuff we got loaded.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The Bearded Villains of Kentucky. That's their meet and greet. It'll be the Friday before the comp, but the comp is Villains for a Cure 2. It's September 16th. Charity's close to my heart. It's for the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I have a prior engagement that weekend, so I won't be able to make it, but man, I'm going to support this for sure. That's a charity close to my heart. So I've been diabetic since I was 14, so I know the struggle.
No, that's a good cause. That's a good cause, absolutely. And if you're in the this Midwest region, the I don't know, we can't really call the tri-state region at some point because we travel we travel a pretty big loop. But yeah,
Hey, Stash. Jacob said he wants a mob salute. That's how
Jacob,
I read the message anyway.
Yeah, Jacob, I'm super stoked it's 68 there, brother, man. Enjoy it. Put on a long sleeve. Yes. Matter of fact, just shoot a picture of you drinking coffee, sitting outside next to a fire, freezing. That would be honestly, it's self-fulfilling prophecy, man. See you chilling out, and it's gonna. I'll be feeling cool as a button.
Hey, and this one's one for the record books every year. The Big Whisker Revival. That's coming up October 7th. Will be Big Whisker Revival down there with Taxi Phil.
No, super duper excited. Not to sound weird, but no, I'm super duper excited for Big Whisker. I wasn't able to make it last year, my first potential year to make it, but
that's right. You haven't made it yet.
No, man, and I won free tickets this year at a raffle basket item earlier this year. So no, I'm wicked excited about that. Yes, Cincinnati Beard Barons. They are such. What's up, Miss Meg? They are such amazing folks within the community. You see members from their crew out and about always. At least the comps that I've attended.
They're always doing good shit, man.
Yep. Yeah, that's good stuff. So I'm looking forward to that.
That's going to be awesome. And then also, I believe in September the 9th, down in Beard Mob, Tennessee, we're going to be
The
having a
Moons-
little shindig down there.
Music City
Saturday,
Moonshine
September 9th.
Classic. That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I don't have an image for this one, but don't forget that the Tri-County Beards for Bands is October 21st. That's always a cool charity. They use all their money they make to help kids with musical instruments, get band instruments for school lessons. And you know, to me, music's my life. Like I run on music. I may be listening to Conway Twitty today and Master P the next day. You never know what I'm listening to, but there's music, and so to get kids involved, I was a band nerd, so I know how much it meant to me going through high school. So,
Well, and I love the fact that you've got that kind of wide repertoire, because I'm the same way, bro. No, it doesn't. Yeah, and honestly, maybe I'm incorrect, but I thought it was beards for bands, mustaches for music. There was that whole mustache for music in the end. Maybe it was just last year, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just biased towards mustaches.
I just have my itemized spreadsheet here of my fall comps, and that's how I have it listed here. So it may not be the official name, but get it on your calendars. You don't want to miss it. Lapel, Indiana, for Tri-County. Unfortunately, It's me and my wife's anniversary weekend, so we won't be in attendance. But I know everybody. I know Beard Mob Indiana is going to show up for sure. So
No, for sure. And that's
everybody get
October.
there.
That's October. If I'm envisioning Jeremy Crafton standing on stage at our comp a couple of weeks ago. I think it's like October 23rd, maybe. I could be wrong, but
No, October 21st.
21st.
Yeah,
Pretty damn close.
pretty damn close. And then the one I'm excited for this year, big Circus of Whiskers coming up November 11th. That's always looks like always a phenomenal time. This will be my first year getting to attend. Went to Monsters Ball last year, so this year we're going to do Circus of Whiskers, kind of a trade-off. So I'm very looking forward to that. I've seen plenty of fun photos. So
No, right on. Well, it's definitely one that I would want to make. Definitely one I want to make. I'm trying to plan out the rest of my year. I don't have them all locked in yet, but no, it's definitely on my list. That's absolutely right, Chicken Wing.
I knew you were going to like that.
Yes, because he's got a kick. We could be twins. If I had half ass of a beard, we could almost be twins. We're like the same height. He's probably taller than me by like 2 inches, 3 inches.
You think Chicken Wing's taller than you? I don't know. I'd have to see back to back because I don't know about that.
He's a stand-up dude, and he's probably got boots on. So yeah, he'd probably got me by about 2. Yeah.
You can't count boots. Everybody wears boots.
I'm rocking the 3 stripes, bro.
Hey, at least it ain't loafers, my friend.
And yes, I got pants on. It's 93 degrees, and I'm in my garage, and I got pants on in case anybody was curious. Anyway, not to get
What,
weird.
you going to do the show with no pants on or what?
No, that'd be strange, man. That'd be strange. Hemp Wizard. Hashtag Hemp Wizard. Get in it. Yeah, we're about the same height, bro.
Yep, I'm getting ready to spin this thing, so it's your last chance. Get the comment while I'm getting this tool together.
Yep. Chicken Wing. We're small in stature, but we're big in heart. That's what counts, man. It's what's in here. It's not how tall you are. Yep.
I love me some Chicken Wing.
It's what's in here. I love that dude.
All right.
Right on. Well, hopefully everybody is getting in it to win it. Unfortunately, I can't do it because, well, and you can't do it because, well, we're trying to drive this shit. So I would love to get in it. If you're not, then well, you're missing out.
Hey, that sock monkey scent smelled amazing. So, yeah, it was like a banana and so yeah. Sounded pretty good. All right. Well, looks like everybody's in it to win it. Mike's giving his good luck to everyone. So I'd say we spin this bad boy.
Let's pull it.
Do it.
I love seeing all these names in here. That's awesome.
Here we go. Here we go. Jared.
I love it. I love it. You know what? Here's the cool thing for me is Jared has a beard company beard care company and he's getting shit from a beard care company, and I would be surprised if the first thought isn't, man, how do I take some of that and develop some other scents and flavors and stuff? Maybe I'm wrong, but I love that, which is what's so freaking awesome.
Research and development.
It's the I don't know, the way this whole community comes together. So Jared, congratulations. Actually, what a hell of a reward for a dude that just put on an online beard comp. I mean, holy shit,
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
Deserves to win, that's for sure.
Yeah, he needs a round of applause. I mean, I know everybody at home can't see you, but Jared, way to be, brother, man. Way to be. Way to step up for your family and try to do some good shit.
They're definitely doing good shit. Well, brother, it's hot, and I think we've covered it. So I think it's a done day Monday.
I think we should call it a done day Monday, man. Yeah, I got sweat in places I shouldn't be having on a Monday night. But you know what? I tell you what, it is worth every freaking moment of it because I love everybody out there watching, hanging out, chopping it up with us. I love you, homie. I appreciate you.
Homie.
I want to say thanks to Spencer for popping on, talking about hopefully you get your air conditioning fixed, brother. Holy shit.
Yeah, get that stuff fixed quick.
No doubt. Mike Wiseman, Hemp Wizard, man, I appreciate you. You know, every time you pop on, you're giving stuff away and supporting the community in every aspect that you can. So, yeah, that's all I got. I love y'all. Appreciate you. We'll see you next Monday. Stay cool.
Absolutely. Have a good week, y'all. Stay cool. Do good shit. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat cave.
Same.